Hi, this is Jennifer from the Craft Patch, and today I'm going to walk you through a really fun project. I've partnered with Arrow Fasteners to show you how to build this gorgeous solid wood headboard with upholstered center panel. This is a sturdy, well-made piece of furniture that will last for years to come. I love how it turned out. The first step is to cut all of the wood pieces down to size. Be sure to click on the link in the video description to get the full written build instructions, including a materials list and all of the measurements you will need for this project. After all the wood is cut to size, we will start by building the outside posts. Trim the 4x4 posts to size, then miter the 1x4s at a 45-degree angle to fit around the front three sides of the posts. We'll also add mortises to the 1x4s, and this is how we'll attach the center panel to the outside posts. Remember that the two posts are mirror images of each other because one is a left side post and one is a right side post. Now let's assemble! We'll be using our handy Arrow brad nailer to make this job go quicker. Add glue to the backs of the two side 1x4 wraparound pieces, then clamp them in place. Nail the boards together with 1.5-inch nails, then add glue to the top piece, slide it in, and secure it with more finish nails. Now we will build the center section of the headboard. Use a router to round over two edges of a 1x2 to use as a decorative element in the center panel. Then line up the 1x7, the routed piece, and a 1x4 center panel piece. Glue, clamp, then secure them together on the back side with pocket screws. Attach the vertical side pieces of the center panel and the very bottom piece in the same manner. Your center panel will look like this when it's done. The hole is where the upholstered part will go. The next step is to attach the center panel to the two outside posts. Add glue to the two slots on one post, then slide the center panel into place. Repeat on the other side. Then use a band clamp to hold the project tightly together while you screw in the screws. Stand the headboard up, then add glue along the top edge and align the top trim piece. Nail it into place using your Arrow brad nailer. Add the crown molding piece, then nail it down. We added one last optional piece to our headboard along the bottom edge to help close any gap that might exist between the headboard and our mattress. We didn't want things to be able to fall down a crack. We aligned the wood flush with the bottom edge and nailed it into place. Now we'll begin work on the upholstered section. The first step is to make custom covered buttons to match the upholstery fabric. You can pick up a button covering kit at any craft store. It's easier than it seems, I promise. Just follow the directions on the back of the button package and you'll be left with beautiful custom upholstery buttons. Cut a piece of 1/4-inch plywood to the size of the opening in the center panel you just built. This will be the back support of the upholstered section. Decide on a pattern for the tufting and measure out the placement of each button. Drill holes through the plywood for each tuft. Cut a piece of foam 3/4 of an inch smaller than the plywood on each side and glue it into place. When the glue is dry, poke holes into the foam through the drilled holes in the back so that it'll be easier to pull your needle through later. Cover the foam with a layer of batting, then smooth out the upholstery fabric on top of that. Now it's time to begin tufting. Using strong upholstery thread and a long sharp needle, poke from the back side up through all the layers. Wrap the thread around the button cover, then back down through the fabric. On the back side, thread both ends of the upholstery thread through a flat-backed button and pull tightly until the button on front is as far down into the foam as it will go. Tie a really strong knot, then double knot it for good measure. Repeat with all of the buttonholes, starting in the center and working your way outwards, making sure to keep the fabric smooth and free of puckers. Once all of the tufting is complete, load an Arrow electric staple gun with 1/4-inch staples and begin stapling the fabric down around the edges. Make sure the fabric stays smooth as you go, and don't be afraid to pull staples out and try again if there are any areas that get bunched up. This Arrow glue gun is the best glue gun I have ever owned. You can plug it into the base or into the gun itself, and you can actually unplug it and go cordless for up to 5 minutes at a time. I just love this thing so much. It's the perfect tool to use for the last step of our upholstered panel. Just glue down the extra batting and fabric on the back so it doesn't flap around. The very last step in building the headboard is to attach the upholstered panel into the wood frame. We used our Arrow brad nailer to nail it in from the back. Now all that's left to do is to make the bed and enjoy your beautiful new headboard.